Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice algebra problem, which is x squared minus 2 raised to the power of 2. This is equal to x plus 2. So what are the values of x? Now let's provide a solution from here. So we have x to the power of 2 minus 2 raised to the power of 2. This is equal to x plus 2. Now x squared minus 2 to the power of 2. This is in the form of a minus b raised to the power of 2, which we can express as a squared plus b squared subtract 2ab. Applying this algebraic identity, then we have x to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2. Then we have plus 4 minus 4x to the power of 2. This is equal to x plus 2. Now, the next step is to take x plus 2 on the left hand side, so that now we have x to the power of, this is x to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2, this is x to the power of 4, then plus 4 minus 4x to the power of 2 minus x, then we have minus 2, this is equal to 0. So this is x to the power of 4 minus 4x to the power of 2, then we have minus x. Now here we have plus 4 subtract 2, this is equal to 0. Now this is x to the power of 4 minus 4x to the power of 2, then we have minus x. Now here we have 4 minus 2, this is plus 2, and this is equal to 0. Now from this part here, we have that x squared is common, so let's factor out x squared, so that now x to the power of 4 divided by x squared, this is x to the power of 2, then subtract 4x squared divided by x squared, this is minus 4, close the parentheses, this is minus x plus 2, this is equal to 0. The next step is that we have x to the power of 2. Now this is x to the power of 2 minus 4, 4 is 2 to the power of 2, close the parentheses, then minus x plus 2, this is equal to 0. Now we have that x squared minus 2 to the power of 2, this is in the form of a squared minus b squared. This is the difference of two perfect squares that we can express as a plus b multiplied by a subtract b. So that now here we have x to the power of 2 into the parentheses, this is x plus 2 multiplied by x minus 2, then minus, now here we have minus x subtract 2, this is equal to 0. The next step is that x minus 2 is common here, so we can factor out x minus 2, so that into the parentheses we have x to the power of 2 multiplied by, now here we have x plus 2, then now we have minus 1, close the parentheses, this is equal to 0. Now this is x minus 2 into the parentheses, this is x squared times x, this is x to the power of 3, then plus x squared times 2, this is 2x to the power of 2, then subtract 1, close the parentheses, this is equal to 0. Now we have got two parts here, we have x minus 2, this is equal to 0, then we have x to the power of 2, that is x to the power of 3, plus 2x squared minus 1, this is equal to 0. From the first part here, we have that x1 is equal to 2, x1 is equal to 2. Now, the next part here, this is a cubic equation, which is x to the power of 3 plus 2x to the power of 2 minus 1, this is equal to 0. Now we can express this cubic equation as x to the power of 3 plus 2x to the power of 2, then minus 1 plus 1, subtract 1, this is equal to 0. Now, this means that here we have x to the power of 3 plus 1. So this means we have x to the power of 3 plus 1, 1 to the power of 3, then plus, now here we have 2, x to the power of 2, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, this is minus 2, this is equal to 0. So we have got x to the power of 3 plus 1 to the power of 3 plus, now remember 2 is common here, we can factor out 2 into the parentheses. This is x squared minus 1. This is the same thing as 1 squared. This is equal to 0. Now, we have got two parts here. From the first part, this is actually the sum of two cubes expressed as a to the power of 3 plus b to the power of 3, which we can express as a plus b into the parentheses. This is a squared minus ab plus b to the power of 2. The second part here, this is the difference of two perfect squares expressed as a squared minus b squared. So we have a squared minus b squared, which can be expressed as a plus b multiplied by a subtract b. Applying these two identities, then here we have x plus 1 into the parentheses. This is x squared minus x, then plus 1 squared, which is 1, close the parentheses, then plus 2 into the parentheses. Let's apply this difference of two perfect squares, so that here we have x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 1. This is equal to 0. Now, we have that x plus 1 is common here, so let's factor out x plus 1 into the parentheses. This is x squared minus x plus 1. Let's open the parentheses here. This is 2 times x. This is plus 2x. Then 2 times minus 1. This is minus 2. Close the parentheses. This is equal to 0. The next step is that we have x plus 1 into the parentheses. This is x squared minus x plus 2x. This is plus x. Then we have plus 1 minus 2. This is minus 1. Close the parentheses. This is equal to 0. Now we have got two parts here. We have x plus 1. This is equal to 0. Then we have x squared plus x minus 1. This is equal to 0. So from this, we have x2. This is equal to negative 1. We have the second value of x equal to negative 1. So let's solve for the other values of x here. This is the quadratic equation where we have a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1, and c is equal to negative 1. Now let's apply the quadratic formula here to solve for x2, x3, and this is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything here divided by 2 times a. So let's substitute a, b, and c into this formula here, so that we have negative 1 plus or minus the square root of, this is 1 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, then times c, which is minus 1, divided by 2 times 1. And this implies that here we have minus 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 squared, this is 1, minus 4 times minus 1, this is plus 4, divided by 2. So this is the same thing as minus 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 plus 4, this is 5, divided by 2. So we have x2, this is negative 1 plus square root of 5, divided by 2. Then we have, this is x3, we have x4 is equal to negative 1 minus square root of 5 divided by 2. So in total, we have 4 solutions to this algebra problem. We have x1, this is equal to 2. We have x2, this is equal to -1. Then we have x3, which is -1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2. And x4 is -1 minus root 5 over 2. So this totals to 4 solutions. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and subscribe. See you in the next video.